Welcome back to LBG Reviews. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Now, if you've followed my content for any amount of time, I'm sure you know that I do not talk about massively multiplayer online games, or MMOs for short. And today, that's not changing. But today's game is set in a setting based around a fictional MMO. But before we dive into that, please be sure to like and subscribe, because today we'll be talking about Nice Day for Fishing. In Nice Day for Fishing, you play as a fisherman NPC named Balin, who originally was just supposed to be a basic NPC to fill out the world that this MMORPG is set in. However, some unfortunate situations and accidents occur that result in Balin gaining sentience and also the capabilities of a player character to a degree. See, while in this MMO world that Balin lives in, while most player characters have your stereotypical MMO abilities like magic, swords, bows and arrows, and all that fun stuff, Nice Day for Fishing is a role-playing game all about fishing and completing quests and solving puzzles and things through fishing. As you progress through the game, you unlock spells that will have different effects while you're fishing. Some will heal your health, some will damage the fish so it'll be closer to the surface, easier to catch, and a wide variety of other spells like that. And the game is basically about catching every single fish and trying to help out with fixing whatever's going on, because you ending up in this situation has resulted in a bizarre eldritch fish god from causing havoc in the game world. Honestly, in terms of stuff I can talk about, accessibility-wise, the game is pretty cool. Because it doesn't actually have any real it doesn't have any major accessibility settings, apart from being able to disable major flashing effects on the screen. But what it does do is baked into the gameplay or baked into the controls of the game. Whatever button you press to reel in your fishing rod or to guard yourself from a fish pulling on the line, you can either hold or tap those buttons. Now, there is a bit of a caveat with that. When guarding yourself from a fish's attack, holding it will do okay. I mean, you'll be able to block some of the damage just fine. But you will lose access to a core mechanic to help out with ensuring even less damage taken. That being parrying. If you can manage to parry at the exact right moment, the fish will deal no damage to you. That one, you cannot hold the button to activate it. You have to press the button at the exact right moment. And in terms of attacking, in terms of reeling in your fish, I should say, you can hold it, but that will decrease the rate at which you reel in the fish to a degree. However, you can get spells, as I mentioned, by catching more of the fish throughout the game. You can get spells that will have different effects that will aid you in your fishing journey. And I just really love games that take concepts that we're fairly familiar with, like a MMORPG, and flips it on its head in a weird way. Like, okay, yeah, it used to be an MMORPG, but now you're the NPC fisherman who suddenly gained bizarre power. And now the game is all about fishing. That is just very cool conceptually to me. And I had a lot of fun playing the game thanks to the Steam sale. Now, I could dive into details about the story, about how different characters act in relation to the fact that this was meant to be an MMO. I could discuss things like the fish god and how he helps you out, and like the magnets, the magnet that you can attach to your fishing rod to reel in treasure chests and such. But honestly, that would just be video padding. Even me talking about that, I would consider a little bit of video padding. So instead of doing that, that's all I've got to say about A Nice Day for Fishing. Really fun and goofy game. I love it conceptually. Next week we'll be talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza. I know that by the time that this video comes out, that DK Bonanza will have been out for a week. Sadly, I'm recording this voiceover the week prior to, or the week of DK Bonanza coming out. It is currently Tuesday. I am very excited for the game, but I had to, as I mentioned, I'm preparing videos for traveling back to Arizona, so I had to do this ahead of time. Otherwise, I would have absolutely made a video about DK Bonanza for like next week, or like this week right now. But because of that, we'll be talking about DK Bonanza. I'm really excited to talk about the game, experience it, all that fun stuff. Because of the fact that I haven't played it, I also have been trying my best to not spoil myself about it. I don't know much of the details about it, and I'm looking forward to talking about it. But I can talk a bit more about the video that'll come out after that. Following the DK Bonanza video, we'll be doing a video about Ruffy and the Riverside. A cool game about messing with the textures within the game itself to solve puzzles and mess with the properties of the world. It has both some accessibility pitfalls and some accessibility wins. I'll tell you more about them then. See you guys then. Bye.